with. So you see something in the society, let's say this like CRT movement and the social structures that are emerging around it, and you see it problematic. If it is, if one of the issues is these are people that are stuck in this teenage kind of relationship with the society at large, with themselves, with each other, with other groups, etc. And if you want to find a way for them to transcend that, to grow up, to get more seriously engaged with the issues that they find problematic, should you be fighting the ideology, the movement? Should the fight be the metaphor for how you engage with them? Or should you try to, I mean, if you compare it, this is a metaphor, but if you compare it to, a troubled teenager who says, fuck you, fuck this society, I'm in a punk band, and that's good and well for a while, but then you want to grow past that. If you just fight the teenager or the music he's engaged in, this attitude, is that a way for them to, to help them develop?
Probably not. And if I had a daughter who had fallen into a sect and they believed some strange, weird religious doctrine,
right,
would I argue theology with her? You know what I mean? No, the doctrine is incorrect. No. The point would be you're allowing your life to be consumed by some arbitrary speculations about some things that, come on, don't be a slave to this thing, would almost be what I wanted. Think of yourself as a free acting human being and make your own choices in your life. Don't be a child, grow up, would be what I would want to say. I wouldn't want to argue the particulars of the childishness, Mm-hmm. I wouldn't descend into the world of those ideas in order to refute them. I would ask her to get a grip on her life. I would appeal to higher ground than the ground of the particular sectarian obsession. I would appeal to her humanity at a higher level somehow, something like that. I mean, you're making me think that the fight, and I warmed to the fight, and now I have to ask myself, why do I enjoy the fight? Am I really interested in a solution, or am I just interested in the fight? Maybe I just like the fight. Maybe it makes me feel good to think of myself as superior to these idiots, which is not helpful if I was trying to dispel the idiocy. Uh-huh. It wouldn't be helpful to get consumed with the good feeling I got of knowing that I was smarter than these idiots. Right. So it's a really interesting question. I mean, I think I can give a practical answer to why one should fight CRT, because if they get control of the schools, they'll ruin an entire generation, and there are real things that are at stake here. Or if they so undermine the basis of political cooperation between people of different racial groups in the United States that the republic itself is weakened and unable to govern itself, that's something worth fighting about. I could take a high-minded position and I could say, regardless of the efficacy of my engagement with these people, there is something to be said for standing for the truth. Mm-hmm. That is a matter of, this is what I associate with Václav Havel's call in what is this?
The Czechoslovakia movement.
Yeah, no, I know who he is. I'm trying to think of the name of the book, The Power of the Powerless. The essay where he tries to give a theory of the dissident and what the role of the dissident is. Who are the dissidents in pre-1989 Eastern Europe? Anyway, there's some value in telling the truth regardless of what the consequence of telling the truth is. So I could stand on that. I could stand on, Socrates or somebody.
Right.
But So practically, I have the Glenn Show. I have people who come on and we talk. John and I have this thing that we do. We're the ghost busters, the woke busters, and we're the anti-racism people. So should we be just talking to each other and pointing out how idiotic they are? Or should we mainly be talking to them so that other people can see the contrast between these ways of thinking, and so that perhaps we can get below the surface level contestation to what might be common ground or what might be more profound disagreements that could be actually constructively engaged. Something like that. I think there could be something to that.